I want to start layer poultry farming, but I don't know how many birds to start with. If that's the problem you have, then this is the right video for you. Hi, I'm Carlos, guide at Secret Layers, a poultry education platform that teaches you how to start and run a layer poultry farm profitably. And in this video, I'm going to give you the 2 things that you should consider when deciding the number of birds to start with, and I'll give you my personal recommendation at the end, because I had this same problem a few years ago, and I want to help you. Before we begin, I want you to do just one simple thing. Please subscribe if you haven't, so that you don't miss any future videos from this channel. So the first thing you should consider when deciding the number of layer birds to start with on your farm is your goals. And this is your job to decide. Nobody can do this for you, it's solely your responsibility. So I recommend looking at 2 things under goals. 1 is the size of the farm, and 2 is the profitability. So under size, you have to determine how big you want your farm to be in the future. So let's say you're planning to have your farm just as a source of side income, and your goal is to have 500 layer birds. For that, starting with 100 birds is totally okay and totally normal. But starting with 500 birds is a big goal that will probably be hard at the beginning. But if your goal is to finally have a layer farm of 10,000 or 20,000 or 100,000 birds, then you should definitely start with a different number. You can't just go on and start with 5,000 birds or 10,000, especially if you are a complete beginner. So you need a number that is proportionate to the final size of farm that you want. And I'll give you the exact numbers at the end. And under profitability, I want you to determine and decide the exact amount of profits that you want to be getting from your farm. This is a very important step which most farmers usually skip. So you can decide that I want my farm to be giving me 10,000 profits per month. Then from there, you can then go back and decide, oh, this is the number of birds that I need to get this number of eggs, from which if I deduct my costs, then per month I'll be getting a 10,000 profits. And the bigger the profits, the larger the number of birds to start with. So those are the 2 things to consider under goals. The second thing that I recommend people to consider when deciding the number of birds to start with on their farm is what number can you manage? What number can you handle? You see, if you are a complete beginner and you know nothing about layer poultry farming, starting with 500 birds is a very big mistake. But if you have some background experience on layer poultry farming, then 500 birds will be a reasonable number. So you know yourself and you know how much experience you have. So choose the number that you can take care of, that you can handle properly, and go with that. Now, one key thing to note here is that if you have the capacity or the financial capability of hiring a manager who can handle 500 birds, then you can go with that. If you can hire a manager that can handle 10,000 birds, then you can definitely start with that. But if you are going to be the sole person who is running the farm, then choose a number that you can personally handle. Those are the 2 things that you need to consider when deciding the number of layer birds to start with. Goals and what number can you handle. So now, my personal recommendation is this. Be keen and take note of this so you don't forget it and go around making mistakes. Choose a number that you can perfectly handle and you can get substantial profits from. 2 things. A number that you can manage properly and a number that you can get good profits from. Now this excludes 20 birds, because seriously, 20 layer birds, how much profit are they going to give you, even if you're going to be able to handle them properly? So 20 is off due to the profitability angle. And starting with 1,000 birds, you can get good profits from it, but as a beginner, you can't handle it. So 1,000 is off. Now what number do I recommend? I recommend starting with 100 birds. If you are the complete beginner who knows nothing and has no experience, and you're going to be the only person running the farm. So for the other people who are not complete novices, they have some background experience, I recommend starting with 500 birds. So for this, I believe you can properly handle 500 birds and you're going to get a better profit compared to the 100 birds. And remember, my previous disclaimer was, if you can afford a farm manager who can handle 10,000 birds, then go with that. Because for this, we are looking at how many birds can you personally handle. And if the manager can handle more than that, then that's what you should go for if you have the financial capability. So that's it. If you found value in this video, please subscribe. More informative videos are going to be coming every week and you don't want to miss any of them. So subscribe and let me know in the comments what number you are planning to start with and what number you are now going to start with after watching this video. If you are the complete beginner who knows nothing at all about layer poultry farming, or you just want to sharpen your skills and learn how you can run your layer poultry farm profitably, I have a free gift for you. This guide over here, it's free and you can get it at secretlayers.co.ke. I'll put the link in the description. Make sure you grab your copy, and also don't forget to watch this other video where I explain why I haven't started my layer poultry farm yet, and I'm sure you're going to get immense value from it. Check it out and all the best.